Koutou katoa, welcome to City News in tonight's bulletin. Rotorua police have charged a 21-year-old unemployed Rotorua man with the murder of a 64-year-old man in Quito Park. Police ask ragamuffin fans to behave this weekend, and a family fun day at Te Aroha Park. Those stories and more up next tonight on City News. Rotorua police have charged a 21-year-old unemployed Rotorua man with the murder of a 64-year-old man whose body was found in Quito Park in the early hours of Tuesday morning. The man was arrested last night and will appear in the Rotorua District Court this morning. The Bay of Plenty Police District Field Crime Manager, Detective Inspector Mark Loper, says a 15-year-old male has also been arrested and charged with assault in connection with the incident. He appeared in the Rotorua Youth Court today. Detective Inspector Loper said it is more likely serious charges will be laid. Detective Inspector Loper says search warrants were executed at 3 Rotorua properties this morning, and it is likely that further people will be arrested and additional charges laid as the investigation progresses. He says the investigation team located further items of interest overnight in relation to the homicide, including property belonging to the victim. As a result, the police dive squad are in the process of relocating their operations from Quito Park to focus on the Utahina stream near the Sunset Road area. Rotorua Police and the investigation team would also like to thank members of the public who came forward with information that has contributed to these initial arrests. And Detective Inspector Loper says police have confirmed the identity of the deceased man and next of kin overseas have been notified. He can now be officially named as Roman Henry Sorek, 64 years. Mr. Sorek was of Polish descent and has been living in Rotorua and New Zealand and Niue. And Rotorua Police are asking locals and visitors attending Ragamuffin this weekend to look after themselves and their mates and to use some common sense before, during and after the weekend. The Rotorua Police Area Tactical Response Manager Inspector Ed Vanderbroek says police will have a visible presence around Rotorua International Stadium, in town and on the roads across the long weekend to help keep people safe. Inspector Vanderbroek says bags will be searched by security at the venue entry points and police will provide support to security as required. He says a temporary liquor ban is in place in the streets and parks surrounding Rotorua International Stadium.
The liquor ban comes into force on the Thursday, or this afternoon now, and that'll be over the entire weekend. So anybody that's caught with alcohol within that time period, obviously going to the event, leaving the event, or anybody that thinks that they can drink out of the boot of their car while they're parked in the car park, they will be apprehended and charged appropriately if they are breaching the liquor ban.
Inspector Vanderbroek says residents in the stadium area are urged to contact police immediately if they see any breaches of the law or liquor ban by dialling 111. In sport tonight, a day of family fun is on offer tomorrow at Te Aroha Park with the running of the anniversary weekend meeting. Race day event manager Paul Hickey says anniversary weekends are becoming event-filled in Rotorua and he's hoping to grow the meeting into an annual event.
The plan is to eventually turn it into, a part of an annual, anniversary weekend feature for Rotorua. So that's why we kind of looked at the state and thought, there was an opportunity there to hopefully build a big race day around the fact that it was the holiday weekend.
To your weather now, Rotorua and the surrounding area tonight. Fine and cloudy periods, westerlies developing, overnight a low of 12. Tomorrow Friday, cloudy, brief, late rain, westerly turns southerly, a high of 20 and low of 7. Outlook for Saturday, fine, morning and evening cloud, light winds, a high of 21 and low of 12. Marine forecast for Lake Rotorua, northwest 15 knots rising to 20 knots late morning, change southwest 20 knots in the evening, then easing southerly 10 knots at night. Waves rising to half a metre late morning, then easing in the evening. Rain developing early afternoon with fair visibility, then clearing by evening. If you've missed any of tonight's bulletin, you can watch it again by going to tvrotorua.co.nz and click on the View Latest City News link. Or to view what's on in our city, click on the Upcoming Events link. Still to come in tonight's program, we ride the big splash at Rainbow Springs and talk to the project manager, Stuart Brown. We also have reaction to the development from Oscar Nathan and Todd McClay. And we find out about how the Bay cricket season is going with Bay of Plenty Cricket's Mark Webb.